Hello and good afternoon. As promised, I am feeding the baby Ackies. As you can see, the cage is clean. How do you feed them, do you ask? Well, I normally would order probably about 1,000 crickets at a time. I'd throw them in a cage and let them sit. However, I've been feeding these guys roaches as well as crickets. So what I've done is I've gone to Petco and picked up crickets. These are medium crickets. I can barely see them with the phone. Why that's important is basically these guys can only eat crickets that are so big. If they were too big, they probably wouldn't go after them, and even if they did, they'd have a hard time swallowing them. So normally I might actually dose these with vitamin D3. It's a powder supplement, calcium supplements. But today, especially because of the fact that I had a couple die from overexposure to UVB, I'm not worried about vitamin D3 synthesis. So they really don't need extra vitamin D3. Their bodies make it naturally with the UVB. The only reason we've ever dusted crickets is to mitigate loss from that. I pulled out that water crystal in there because those things get nasty over time. You let them sitting there too long, they get hairs and gross stuff all over them. So here we go. So I just open up the lid. Basically, I dump them in. Now, because I cleaned today, I had the opportunity to make sure that there's no water in the cage. That's actually just kind of helpful for keeping the crickets alive and jumping around, so that the animals are stimulated and might enjoy them more. So there we go. And so it begins. One already got it off screen. What we got here? Oh, we got one that doesn't want to. Some really prefer the roaches. These two obviously are just perfectly happy with the crickets. Yep. And they are fast. They really are. These little babies are quick as lightning when they want to be. See, this one's kind of freaking out. That happens sometimes, especially with me in here. Normally even an animal that would be eating, if I'm here, sometimes they're a little strange. The babies are actually a lot better about that in some respects than adults, because you train them early to let you watch them. They'll let you watch them when they're older. But if they're older and they won't eat in front of you, there's not a whole lot you can do sometimes. And sometimes they never come around. See, this guy, I don't know why he's freaking out. It's hard to say. He's just like, oh no, crickets. Sometimes they perceive them more as a threat, I think, than food. Especially since a couple of them couldn't even see for a long time, honestly. So this guy hopefully will stop rushing around like a loon in a little bit. The other one that's not eating, or decided that it didn't want any crickets at the time, ran into this little hide here, along with the other one that definitely wants some crickets. So this guy hopefully